What's going on, guys? SirBaconBitz here, and welcome back to another episode of MLB Power Pro Success Mode with David Hasselhoff. To start out, let's go ahead and rest for the first time. We need a rest day because our vitality is low. So what I've done right there, I gained a little bit of strength and quickness from resting. Huh? I feel all muscular for some reason. Did I get stronger? And we go and talk to Peter about it. That's a hyper recovery. Hyper recovery. Hyper recovery bonuses happen when your body's repairing the muscle tears you get from training. Wait, hold up, muscle tears? I don't train that hard. Muscle tears might sound like a serious thing, but they happen to everyone when they train. Really? Yeah, and when you rest, your muscles repair themselves. In other words, your muscles try to return to normal. Try to recover, right? Exactly. But when they repair themselves, they end up a little bigger than when they started. So that's why how people build up muscle when they work out. Oh, that's amazing. That's what we call a hyper recovery bonus. If you train during hyper recovery, you'll be able to more effectively increase your strength. I get it now. So what should I do? Well, get moderate rest. I should rest moderately. This is the tricky part. You don't want to rest too soon. And if you train too much, you'll be overworked and won't reach hyper recovery. Man, you just got to get the hang of when to rest after what kind of training. Sounds tough. And keep in mind, hyper recovery doesn't happen with all kinds of training, especially not if you're only training skills. So in other words, if I'm not working something like a quickness or a strength, if I'm just working like technique or something, then it's not going to most likely work as effectively. The important thing is to do training that will use your muscles. You sick of hearing about it? Huh? Oh no. Studying will help you understand a lot, including your own health and fitness. Thanks for the information, Pete. So I can get hyper recovery bonuses if I do enough muscular workouts and then rest time, or time my rest properly. You ready for the midterms, Chief? Midterms? Who cares about midterms? Once I get to the majors, none of that stuff will matter, right? What are you talking about, Chief? If your grades are low, you're in big trouble. What do you mean? You'll get kicked out of school. Kicked out? I can't get kicked out. That means I've only got one option. I gotta cram. And yes, I can personally relate to cramming. College is rough. Jeez, it looks like I managed to pass the exams. Thank you, Marvin. You were lucky it was the midterms, Chief. The finals in the second week of May are gonna be brutal. Yeah. How much do you think we should study for that? That's something I'd like to know, Chief. Yeah, I guess there's no point in worrying about it now. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I just hope we could make it across. So yeah, the finals come in May, second week, which is about accurate for a college schedule. Heads up, Hasselhoff. Whoa, take it easy, Marvin. And so basically, I'm just going to skip this. There's a lot of story here to start. But basically, Becky's scouting out the baseball team for guys, and then all of a sudden, Alvin. She wants Alvin. Alvin's going to be my target this year. Yeah, that's the kind of crazy she is. A good kind of crazy. This year? He's your teammate, right? Come on, Hasselhoff, introduce me. Oh, no. No way, Becky. And why not? Well, because I know what you're like. The last thing I need is to have Alvin hating me for the rest of the season. Thanks for nothing. I guess I'll have to do it without your help. Goodbye. Oh, poor Alvin. He doesn't stand a chance. And Becky likes me less, but at this early of a stage, it really doesn't make a difference. So let's see. We'll go ahead and we'll up the contact twice, so that's almost an F now. So yeah, we're in good shape there. And let's do another practice. Let's see. What do I want to do? What do I need most of? Probably technique. So we'll do a fungo drills. Excuse me. What can I do for you? I'm here to join the team. Join the baseball team? Oh, you must mean the softball team. No, I meant the baseball team. That's nice, but we don't allow girls on the team. Are you discriminating against me? No, of course not. Becky, what are you up to now? Hasselhoff, great timing. I'm trying to join the team and this guy won't let me. You mean you want to play on the team? Sure, why not? That way I can get to know Alvin better. If getting to know Alvin is your reason for wanting to join, my answer is definitely no. Oh, come on. If you want me to play, let me try out as a scorekeeper or something. What part of no don't you understand? You're jealous. You just want to come between me and Alvin. What? Hold on, Becky. You haven't even met the guy yet. I don't need to meet him. It's fate. We were meant to be. He's going to play in the majors someday. We'll be so happy together. Another major league dreamer. I think I've heard enough of that. What do you mean? Don't you dream of being a pro someday? From this school to the majors? I sort of classify that as an impossible dream. Since I joined the team, I haven't seen any sign of a pro scout. Did you say scout? Well, if that's all it takes, I can ask my dad to come over. Your dad? Didn't I ever tell you? He's a scout for the majors. What? Yeah, I love that. It's just like, of course it's her dad. What? You're not pulling our legs, are you? Well, looks like Dad's more special than I thought. Becky, I just knew you were meant to join the team. That's right. I was just asking Hasselhoff if he knew anybody who could be the team's assistant manager. Well, why didn't you say so in the first place, boys? Listen up, guys. I want you to meet Becky, our new assistant manager. Hi, guys. Assistant manager? What's she going to be doing? Whatever you want, Alvin. I can clean out the locker room, do the laundry, whatever you need. Excuse me, but how do you know my name? Or why do you know my name? Hey, I got a pair of box shorts that needs washing. Who are you? Me, I'll tell you. Then I'll gladly show you how the washing machine works. Hey, what's the attitude? Yada yada. Stop the bickering and cool down, okay? She started it. Anyway, who needs a girl on the team? Oh, I forgot to mention one thing. Becky's father's a Major League scout. Whoa! And everybody starts freaking out. And so, Becky likes me more, mentality points went up, yada yada. And it's Christmas. Hey, first random event. Hey, Becky, what's wrong? Who did this? My t-shirt, it's filthy. Uh-oh, I used it to wipe down some old balls. I thought it was a rag. Who did it? Be a man in a minute. I'll play my challenge card here, I think. Okay, I got a Marvin card. I'm going to hold on to that one. Does it really matter who did it? Of course it does. It was my favorite t-shirt. I'll tell you what, I'll wash it for you. Really? Sure. Well, you might as well wash the other guys' uniforms as well. What? Thanks a bunch. Becky likes me more. Strength points added, and vitality lost. So let's go ahead. Let's rest. When the coach gets here, I'm going to be strength practicing out the wazoo, because that's like the best way to impress him. Whenever we get a coach. Because, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we get a coach. This one's a story event. So this girl, she's doing her math, and then I hit a foul ball, and it hit her in the head. Where am I? Who am I? It's Annabelle Hunter. She's a teacher's aide. She's the math whiz that transferred from Think Tank University. Uh-oh. Also, I don't know if I've said it yet. We're at Powerful University is what we're called. Not very powerful, but we're there. Annabelle, are you okay, Annabelle? I better get you to the nurse's office. So I guess this would classify as a baseball RPG, basically. But it's very fun. Ow, what hit me? A baseball was an accident. We were practicing. I've never felt anything like it. I'm really sorry about this. You said baseball. What's so fun about hitting a ball with a stick? I beg your pardon? Is it more interesting than math? Yeah, it is. It's not. Obviously, you've got it wrong. Nothing could be as interesting as math. You're comparing studying with sports. The logic of calculation and the satisfaction of proving theories. You just don't get it. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, as a token of my appreciation, I'll show you how fun math can be. Here you go. My own original math exercise. No thanks. Anyway, you got no reason to thank me in the first place. After all, I'm the one that hit you with the ball. Don't let that stop you from learning the joys of math. Here. All of these? Geez, how many are there? 2,525. That's equal to the number of cuts multiplied by the base number of students who failed my class. Get it? I'm sorry, I missed the punchline. Anyway, give it your best shot and let me know what you think. It doesn't look like she'll take no for an answer. We got Annie's math problems. Glorious. And a new year begins. So our character goes home. Likes being on the baseball team. It's working out nicely. That's good old mom. Had to get some water. And then Dad comes in. Baseball? You're wasting your time, boy. Gee, thanks a lot, Dad. Study. That's the key to success. Dreaming to be a major leaguer doesn't pay the bills, boy. Oh well. He'll get over it. Like people get over their first love. Oh, and did you get over your first love, dear? No, you were the only one for me, honey. Why are they suddenly getting all lovey-dovey? Look, I'm not going to get over it, okay? Well, a major league contract's the quickest way to big bucks. I always wanted the easy life. Dad, being a major league ball player isn't all about the money. Oh yeah? Well, if you don't want it, I'd be glad to spend it for you. I've kept my new job for a whole week now. Just bring in the cash and I'll retire anytime. Wish I could spend my time daydreaming about being a ball player. Anyway, you better stop making your mom worry so much. Yeah, you first, Dad. And recovered some vitality. So let's get some off-season practicing in here. Well, this whole thing's been off-season anyways. Do some fielding machine training. Start another semester. Come the end of February and it's baseball time again. I can't wait. Yeah, baseball studying, hopefully a little romance. What's college without a little romance, right? Yeah, I guess so. You only need one thing to make this year a great one, Chief. Money. Sure wouldn't hurt. So I took a part-time job at the school cafeteria. That's right, Chief. It's really convenient because you can work whenever you want to. The only drawback is the pay is not too high. So I'm looking for other jobs as well. Sounds like you got things worked out. I think I'll take some time out and find a part-time job too. Job command is now available. So yeah, I can get a job as well to earn some more money, which I can use later on to buy things. Alright, it's February. The season's opener is coming up, so it's time to get serious. By the way, which frat did you pick, Chief? Frat? Yeah, frat. You know a fraternity? Oh, I didn't. You better join one, Chief. The fraternities were organized by the alumni and really help with job hunting. Can they help me get to the majors? Sure. Definitely, Chief. If that's the case, I'm in. To join, you'll have to pledge, Chief. What kind of pledge are we talking about? Well, there's one where they make you walk across town in your underwear. There's another where you have to suck 7 spaghetti noodles through your nose. Yeah, that's gross. If that's what it takes to make it to the majors. Hey, fellas. You guys joined the baseball team, right? That's right. And who are you? I'm a frat brother at Pi Pi Pi. Yeah, some of these are ridiculous. Pi Pi Pi. It's the greatest fraternity on campus. Nice timing. We were just talking about looking for a fraternity. Well, look no more. Join us and your future is all but guaranteed. After all, Pi 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 alumni include the President of the United States and the Chairman of Big Soft. The Chairman of Big Soft? That guy's a multi-billionaire. Yeah, amazing, eh? I'm joining. Sounds good, but I want to be a Major League ball player. No problem there. Our alumni include every Major League player. No way. Guess that means you'll be joining too, right, Hasselhoff? Yeah, I guess so. Now that's decided. It's time for your initiation. I was kind of hoping you'd skip over that. Are you kidding? If you want to be a Pi 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 brother and reap all its benefits, the initiation ceremony is your first step. Okay, what do we have to do? Let me see. Okay, listen up. First, you have to sneak into the girls' dorm. What? Once you're in there, find a trophy and bring it back. Got it? Trophy? What kind of trophy? That's for you to figure out, pledges. Just remember, it's got to be something special. Isn't that, stealing? Absolutely not. This is a test. We want to see if you're worthy of joining our ranks. Whatever you take is returned to the victim. I don't know. It all sounds kind of fishy to me. Come on, pledges. If you want to join, get going. So I could play the Marvin here. I kind of want to hold on to that. I'm going to play the challenge and get it out of the way. It would get me a little bit more money when I start working, but I think it's better to play that. Get another Marvin. That's fine. No way. I'm not going to steal my way to the majors. Have it your way. You don't know what you're missing. Bye. Here goes our chance to join Pi Pi Pi. You think I was wrong? No, Chief, you did the right thing. I'm impressed. So yeah, I did not join Pi Pi Pi. We can get the contact now up to an F. We'll up the trajectory to a 2. I like having at least a 2 so I can get balls up over the infield. And that should be good for the moment. I'm going to work running speed, arm strength, air resistance next. So it'll be mostly technique from this point. So let's go ahead and get a technique practice in. And I got injured immediately. Of course I did. Hey Hasselhoff, are you okay? Yeah, I think so. You're lucky the injury wasn't serious, Chief. Strength points lost, quickness points lost, so I lost the points I had. Is Robbie always such a nice guy? What? You trying to compare me to him? By saying that I'm hard to get along with? Of course not. That's not what I meant. It's just that he seems to go out of his way to help others like Milton, who can barely open his mouth to say hi. Oh, that. It's probably because the kid reminds him of his little brother. Robbie's got a brother? Yeah. I never met him, but I heard he's a handful. Maybe that's why Robbie can't help but be protective of everybody. I see. But Robbie's got to realize that baseball's all about teamwork, you know what I mean? And teamwork needs communication, something that Milton kid is sorely lacking. You think he'd be able to play if you can't communicate? If you put it that way, it does sound like it might be tough. Of course it does. If I was team captain, I'd never let a kid like that join the team. I see. If I was team captain, I'd think twice about keeping you around, Toby. Oh, what? Just kidding. Whew, that's slipped out. Hey, Chief, they opened a new ramen shop on Park Street. Wanted to go try it out? Ramen shop? Marvin, what exactly is ramen? Sounds kind of funny. What, you never heard of ramen, Chief? Oh, well, I guess it's up to sweet old whirly me to explain it to you in layman's terms. Simply put, ramen is Japanese-style soba. Oh, soba, I see. Anyway, shall we go try it out? Marvin, what exactly is soba? Sorry, Chief, haven't a clue. Bookworm rating gone up. I spent $6 and recovered vitality. So, since I got injured, I'm going to have to go see the doctor. A lot of people, what they'll do to make the best players, they'll save, quit, come back in each week to make sure they don't get hurt or something, so they can maximize their practices. So you got a bruise, and that'll clear up in no time. I spent $30. I'm healed. We're good. Okay, it looks like everyone's here. As you know, Becky's father's going to take a look at our team today. Try to look good out there. Daddy's here. Is this where the tulips play? Yes, sir. That's right, sir. Relax. Don't be nervous. You in charge here? Yes, sir. I'm the captain of the team, sir. My name's Robbie, sir. Robbie, hope my daughter isn't causing you any trouble, son. No, sir. No trouble at all, sir. Right. Well, Becky, it looks like you know how to pick him. This Robbie's a fine young man. What? You got the wrong guy, Daddy. That's enough with the introduction. Why don't you take a look at the players? That's what I'm here for. To cut to the chase, they're about as good as any neighborhood kid's pickup game. Ouch, I was afraid you'd say that. But there's one player who outshines them all. Alvin. What? You really think so, Daddy? I do, and if you want to go out with him, you have my blessing. What are you scouting for, my future husband? Relax, don't get so wound up. I'm impressed by his abilities as a ball player. Really? I don't see a coach for the team. That can't be good for him. Isn't there anything you can do? I think I might be able to help. Daddy, you're the greatest. You know I'd do anything for my little Becky. Mentality points gained, scouts eval increase. So what you have as you go through the mode is evaluations. So if you click eval in here, we can check. There's a question mark one, which is going to be the coach. And the better the coach's eval, the more likely he gets to play you or put you in a better lineup spot. There's the scout, and depending on how he does, will determine how close I get to the majors. He's the one I have to impress to get all the way up. And then there's Marvin, who just gives little bits of helpful advice. So, now that we're good with that, let's do that technique practice I was trying to do earlier. Gather up, everyone. The start of the season is upon us. For the last 7 years, the Tulip have ranked last in the league. We're that bad? What were we ranked 8 years ago? There wasn't a team 8 years ago. 7 years ago, we joined the Sunny League. And since it was formed, we ranked 6th the whole time. The highlight of our history was the game where we clinched a tie for 5th place. It was an amazing, touching game. Ah, the memories. He looks like he's about to cry over something so small. Plus, didn't they end up in last place anyways? Well, no point in crying over the past. Let's look to the future. Okay. Hey, I can't hear you. Yes, sir. So anything else you want to ask? And I can ask a couple different things about this. But right now, nothing. Alright, good to see everybody here. I have a special announcement to make. Thanks to Becky's dad, our team's going to have a new coach. I want you to give him a warm welcome when he gets here. Robbie, I think that's him standing behind you. Whoa, are you the new coach, sir? Humph. May I ask your name, sir? Humph. Humph. His name is Stone. Stone? Not the Hall of Famer Major League legend, Coach Stone. Huh. Wow! You mean we got a legendary coach to manage the Tulips? I must be dreaming. What do you think of the team, Coach? Really? Thank you, Coach. What did he just say? He says you still got a lot to learn, but he sees plenty of potential. He even said there are some future major leaguers among you. He said all that in 2 harumps? He sure did. How can you understand what he's saying? Well, ever since I was a kid, I've been chatting with this other strange person. Why do I get the feeling she's talking about me? The paper? What about it? Wow, you've already prepared a practice schedule? Jeez, she's right. It's a practice schedule. Becky can really understand this guy. Great, he's even outlined the positions of all the new players. This coach is a real deal. I think he really wants to make major leaguers out of us. Coach, welcome to the Tulips. We look forward to training under you. Welcome, Coach Stone. Coach's eval increased, fortune rating has gone up, and mentality points gained. So now Coach's eval is there as well. So let's see, we'll get error resistance. We'll go ahead and take that up to a 4. Save the points to work towards running speed and arm strength. So let's see. Let's go ahead and rest. I need to take a rest day here. In front of Muscle University's home stadium, Mighty Stadium. So this is where the Iron Stones play, eh? This is where our legend begins, Chief. Remember the man about to get off the bus, folks. He's going to be a star in the majors. Hey, you two dolts. I told you to start moving this stuff. Yes, sir. Yeah, so you don't get to play at the start. You actually only get to play a few games each season, which kind of stinks, but, I mean, it's fine. Is everyone here? All right, the coach will announce the lineup. At last, the legendary... They're still yammering. If you would, Coach. All right, here's the roster. There you go. What? Why isn't my name listed? Forget Hasselhoff, why wasn't my name listed? Hey, don't look at us just because you had some wacky idea we let you play. But Alvin's playing? Well, he's, come on now, Alvin's a special case. Don't worry about it. Man, first thing you gotta do is to show the coach what you can do in practice. So I have to practice a bunch to get the coach to like me. Show the coach. Yeah, before anything else, you've got to stand out and make him remember you. I see. You've got a good chance of making the roster sometime during the season. Me and Toby made the roster during our first year. Yes, sir. But I wonder about these two. It doesn't seem fair to compare them to you, or especially me. Yeah, I'll show him. I'll make that roster. And at long last, we get to meet the shopkeeper, Bison. It's Bison, the traveling shopkeeper. Bison? Traveling shopkeeper? Hiya. You know this guy, Marvin? His name's Bison, Chief. He runs a shop that sells baseball equipment and all sorts of useful items. He's hard to catch because he travels from college to college selling his wares. And that's why they call me the traveling shopkeeper. Let's see. Got anything new today, Bison? Yup, picked up a lot of new merchandise. Drop in later and have a look, fellas. Also, if you got anything you want to sell, let me know. Okay, sounds good. You can buy and sell items anytime Bison's on campus. Although there's no set schedule, Bison opens shop at least once a month. An icon will appear on the upper right of the command menu whenever Bison's around. By the way, you interested in a bat? For some reason, a used bat got mixed in with my order of new ones. Isn't that a wood bat? Sure is. I'll give you a good deal on it. It's yours for 50 bucks. And this is why I wanted a Marvin card or something besides a yes or a challenge. Because I do not want that bat. I can show you guys maybe in a later run through this. If I do a second run through, I can show you guys what happens when you buy it. If I get the chance. You should buy it, Marvin. No, I don't think so, Chief. Aluminum bats are the way to go. Wood's no good, Chief. Pros use wood bats, you know. Might as well get used to them now if you're going to be playing pro eventually. I heard that all the good hitters use wood bats. And when you're good, the girls are bound to notice you. Okay, Chief, you convinced me. I'll buy it. So, he bought that. And now, once a month or so, the shop icon will appear. And you can go into the shop and buy things and sell things, which is what you need to get a job for, so you can earn money to buy things in the shop. At the shop, you can buy different items to help you out, or new equipment to increase your skills some on top of what you've already practiced for. So, with that being said, I think we're going to end this episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, yada, 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 and I'll see you guys next time.